TIFU by begging a bartender for nothing. So this story happened about a year ago, and requires some cultural context. In Ireland, there's been a recent resurgence in the Irish language, and a lot of movement to promote Irish speaking throughout the countries. This resulted in an Irish-speaking bar being opened in Dublin. I didn't grow up in Ireland, so I don't speak a word of Irish, but my best friend was begging me to go with her to this bar. I relented, but told her it was up to her to get me into the bar and order at the bar first, so I didn't get in trouble for not speaking Irish. She agreed happily and we headed out that night. So we get to the bar, and she tells me when it's our turn to speak to the bouncer, just say, "Dia do it," which means hello, and she'll chat away to distract him. Our plan goes off without a hitch, and we're in. I turn, ready to ask my friend to order me a drink, to find her lost in the eyes of a boy she'd met a few nights previously. Not wanting to get in her way, I just gently shook her shoulder, and we have a conversation as follows. Me: "Hey, how do I ask for an orchard thieves in Irish?" Quote: "Friend: Oh, orchard thieves. Leduth oil." I nod and leave her to it, and make my way determinedly to the bar. The barman comes over and says something in Irish I can't understand. So I panic, and just shout out my order: "Leduth oil." Quote: The barman returns a blank look. I take this as him not having understood me, and decide I need to be more clear. Do. THOIL. The barman cocks his head, and says something that I again don't understand. Now fully panicking, I decide to just keep repeating myself in different inflections until he gets me. "Leduth oil, Leduth oil, Ledu THOIL." Quote: Eventually the barman interrupts me. "Jesus Christ girl, just speak English. What do you want?" Quote: "Just an orchard thieves." Quote: The barman walks away, muttering, "Why didn't you just say so?" Quote: Embarrassed my friend had put me in this position, I marched up to her and yanked her off the boy who she'd been chatting up. "What did you tell me to say?" I demand. I told you how to say orchard thieves, please." Quote: "Yeah, well, clearly the way you say it is wrong," because the barman had no idea what I was saying. My friend looks at me suspiciously. "Pozich, what did you say exactly?" Quote: "I said Leduth oil. And I said it a bunch of ways as well. So there's no way I got the pronunciation wrong." "Wait," my friend responds. "You said just Leduth oil?" Quote: "Yeah," I replied, indignant. "That's what you told me to say." Quote: "No, I told you to say orchard thieves Leduth oil. Leduth oil means please you Egypt." Quote: And then it dawned on me. Of course you don't translate orchard thieves, it's a brand name. So that meant I was just repeating, in varying tones and levels of panic, "Please, please, please," to this poor bartender. I am, indeed, an Egypt. TLDR. I misunderstood how to ask for a drink in Irish, and ended up just repeating "please" to the poor bartender with varying levels of panic. Edit. For all those people trying to correct me to say it's meant to be Gaelic. Please, please, please. PLEASSSSE. Please. Every 4-year-old ever. Try learning why next. In Tokyo, I watched an Australian girl repeatedly try to order a cock-sucking cowboy from a very confused Japanese bartender. I worked in bars for years, and this level of coherency isn't at all uncommon even when people aren't trying to speak a different language. "Jesus Christ girl, just speak English. What do you want?" Quote: Why did I just read this in Colin Farrell's voice? Along with pointing at my open mouth like a child. "This is how I'm gonna order drinks from now on." Great story up. We must find this barman so he can scream "Leduth oil" at him. Lol. Hey man, you gotta come with me. Don't worry, I'll take care of the thing. Proceeds to ignore friend does not take care of the thing, thinking face. I've always said mossy duke oily. I never heard of Leduc oil until now. Lol, what bar was it? You don't have to feel self-conscious for not being able to speak Irish. It's not the MI5 building you're trying to get into. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy. Absolutely hilarious. This reminds me of one of my favorite short films about learning the Irish language. https u2.be/jakeytg9bnhfm. As an Irish speaker, if you're ever in the Gaeltacht, Irish-speaking regions in Ireland, and you know any Irish, try it. Even if half the sentences in English, the effort is appreciated as much as if you were fluent in Irish. The language was nearly eradicated under English occupation and is currently being rebuilt, revived and modernized, and the current revival is based on getting people to use whatever level they have as much as they can in everyday life. I have not great hearing. I'm also terrible at understanding accents, particularly Irish. I was in Cork a few years ago and ran out of cigarettes in a petrol station. 20 silk cut please. Unintelligible. Yeah, 20 silk cut. Unintelligible. Silk cut, please. Cigarettes. Slowly and very loudly. Silver. Purple. Or blue. Christ, I wish the earth had imploded at that moment. Made a right ommident of yourself. Cold sweat smile. Thanks for sharing though. Nitwiam. Leduc oil? Cad a Leduc oil? Cad ba methlete Kalen. AFOCA. What do you want, you dope? Lol, you didn't grow up here, so you only qualify as being an honorary Egypt. FYI, for those wondering about how this is pronounced. Leduc oil, Ledahul. Dia do it, dia wit. Some areas put a G sound in front of that. Dia G wit. I love one mention of Irishes and it's suddenly so many of us fuckers show up in the comments. Varying levels of panic has me rolling. So funny. Hashtag PLEASE. Here's an Irish joke. What's 26 plus 6?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.